Okay, so I'm having a bit of a debate with one of the guys on YouTube, right? So he's saying that game spamming doesn't do anything. I'm saying that game spamming does. I'm saying that. So here's my fundamental argument, right? I'm saying that if you are a League of Legends coach and looking for one player, let's ignore positions, whatever. I'm looking for one best player in EU West. You cannot go into the ladder and be like, here's the best player, right? Now, let me explain why. I'm saying because you can artificially increase your rank through playing more games. Now, if you're shit, it's not going to work. But if you're good, it works, right? So we can say that 50 of these players in here are exactly the same skill. But the difference between the bottom and the top is that the top guy played more games. Therefore, this ranking system simply tells you who played more games, not who is the best. Does that make sense? Right? So here's my proof. We're gonna use MMR. We're gonna check MMR of random people on the ladder to see if so if the ranking system works, rank 1 should have more MMR than rank 2, rank 2 should have better MMR than rank 3, and so forth, right? This is an indicator that the system works. This means that gold 4 player is always worse than gold 3 player, right? But that's not the case. I've done it, right? And if you just, okay, so let's filter by MMR. Let's just filter by rank. Okay, I think it's at A to Z, right? Yeah. Okay. So according to the system, this guy is number one, right? Let's just take top 3 players, right? Now let's filter by MMR, right? Completely different result. Absolutely completely different result. This guy is not even there. Well, these 2 players are there, which is pretty cool. I think this is because I took the top 10, right? So Sunflower is the best player, right? According to the system. But we have to factor in, I specifically, when I saw Caps, because I know Caps is a very good player, he's like top 20 players of all time. Are you trying to tell me that these 2 players are better than Caps, right? I don't even know who they are, right? Could be some kind of Korean. then, then I'll be completely wrong. Sunflower, League of Legends. Let's see. Yeah, you see, so he's not even a professional player, right? So this guy is highly unlikely to be better than Caps. Let's look at Nubo. Yeah, so he's also not a professional player. So, but do you see like Agony is like fourth, right? And Spammers are on the bottom. So Caps is rank 78, right? Now I play Spammer is because they have obscene amounts of games, right? So let's see by rank. I think it's A to Z, right? So are you trying to tell me this guy is better than Caps? I highly doubt it. Let's just take one more guy, just random guy from the ladder. Blah 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 blah. Let's go eeny meeny miny mo. Let's take this guy, Exidara, right? So let's see how many games did he play. Let's see what his result. 68-52. Um, let's remove this. Exidara. Let's look at Exidara. Whoopsie. So Exidara, 68.52. 68.52. I'm yawning because I do a lot of investment, and I do a lot of Excel. So when I see Excel, I tend to yawn because I do this so. Okay, so 310, right? So he is 310. What's his ladder? No. OPGG is trolling. Well, we can probably see it in here. So he's 36. So he's ranked 36. And he's 310. 3100. Okay. So look, Caps, our professional player, is ranked 78 and he has higher MMR than rank 1, 6, 11, 36, and 75, right? So if you were a coach and you were saying, bring me top 10 players from the ladder, i.e., you just go like this and you say, Jose Murtea, give me the top 10 player from Iovesto, right? You effectively filtered out Caps, right? Now, what do these players on top have in common? They tend to spam games, right? They tend to spam a lot of games. Like this guy, look, 1.6 games, highest games on the most games he played. He played twice as many games as Caps, right? And he has shitter MMR than than Caps, right? So he has shittier MMR, but yet he's 77 people ahead of him. So how did he get here? He spammed the games. Spammed the games. MMR is shit, right? I saw exactly the same thing when TF Blade was climbing to rank 1, right? His MMR did not change, right? He became rank 1, but his MMR was exactly the same as when he was rank 4, right? So what happened? He spammed the games, right? So you could have a gold 2 player, gold 4 player versus a diamond 4 player, and they are exactly the same skill. What's the difference between diamond and gold player? The diamond guy spammed more games. Okay? And like, if you don't believe me, check it yourself. Here's the website, right? Check. I also have a video where I finished my promotions, right? And I got placed into gold 3 and I was playing with mid platinum, low diamond lobbies for the past 3 games. So, according to rank, if you check me out in here, I'll be gold 3, right? But if you look at my MMR, I'll be upper plat level. So I'm saying is that this system is useless. This is useless, right? Just think from perspective of a coach. Oh, there's Reckless in here. Look, let's check this guy out because he is exceptionally good. I think he's also one of the best players of all time, right? So let's see Mr. Reckless. How is he doing? I'm telling you, his MMR is gonna be like sky high. I'm almost certain he's gonna. And what's his Where's our Reckless guy? So he's 39. Again, you see small number of games. 44, 35. So 44, 35. What's his rank? He is 39, I think, right? 39. I'm telling you, his MMR is going to be high. Guarantee you. Yeah, you see? He has higher MMR than the rank 1 guy. You see? In fact, I think he has oh no, Sunflower has the highest MMR in here. Yeah, so he has second highest MMR. So if we filter by rank, you see, like this guy is just rank 1, right? This is very good indicator. And this is very good. These guys are actually quite good, I have to say, because their MMR is like pretty good, right? But if we filter by MMR, it's like all over the place, right? Yeah, rank 11 is actually rank 2. Rank 6 is actually rank 1. Rank 1 is actually rank 5. So rank, okay. So rank 36 is actually rank whatever in here. So do you see, like, this guy is supposed to be on the bottom, but he is actually in the middle, right? This guy who is in the middle is actually on the bottom. So this guy, he's 94 and he's better than this guy, but he's almost a tier behind him in MMR. But you see how the system just doesn't work at all, right? Because this guy, no way in hell he's supposed to be number 1. But again, you see, he spams so many games. So let's see. I think that's because they simply spam games, right? Yeah, you see, so this guy has more games than this guy, right? Even though his MMR, his rank is higher, but MMR is lower. So how is he getting higher rank on the ladder? Because he plays more games, right? Again, if you look at Agony, how is he getting rank 1 over, for example, Caps, right? Because Caps has 81 games, but Agony has 160. Does that make sense? Right? So I'm saying that spamming games does work. Now, not to take away skill from these guys, right? They are still good because I see a lot of, like, there were videos. Ross Boomsocks, I think he made video of like worst players, like worst lowest ranked players on the ladder in Iron, and those guys play a lot of games. I mean, like, they literally play like, I don't know, 30 per day easily, right? But these are like, I don't know, some unemployed dudes who are just spamming games nonstop, right? Now, if you're shite, you're probably not gonna climb, right? But if you're good and you're playing against other good guy who is equally as good as you can artificially increase your rank by simply spamming games. But I like this MMR system because it removes the artificial bullshit, right? Because if you simply filter by MMR, that's pure, right? That's pure, right? But I still say I think MMR, because you see, in League of Legends, fundamentally, if you win more, you get more points than for the loss. So you can technically manipulate MMR system as well by simply playing. You can also dual queue, of course, like, so you can kind of manipulate the system as well. Hmm. But it's better. This system is much better than this system. It's closer. It's not ideal because ideal, you see, ideal system is ELO system, which is designed for one-on-one games. So it's very hard to say who would you rather have on your team, Caps or Reckless, right? Very hard call. Very hard call, right? But if you look at their MMR, you see their MMR is quite similar. Oh, I can see. Okay, so number of games divided by MMR. Huh. Let me just quickly do this. One sec. Maybe that's the indicator. Because I'm trying to find a pure system, like, which one actually. Um, let's do MMR divide by games, right? So it's D2. No, we need the opposite. We need this divide by this. Yeah, so we're trying to find the lowest number of games played and the highest MMR, basically. I wonder how that, because I don't know when the ladder resets, what happens. Is there MMR, does their MMR stay or does it go to zero, or what happens there? Let's see. So we're looking for the highest number, right? Yeah, so you see, so yeah, you see, so Reckless and Caps would be on top. Again, Sunflower is very, very good. This guy, I have to say, is definitely on point. What does it do with Sunflower? Is it support or? So he is jungle main, and he mains. What did he play last year? Because we know what Reckless plays and we know what Caps plays. So this guy is okay. So he mains Lee Sin, Viego, Diana, and Zed. I always respect good Nidalee players. I have to say, because I say Nidalee is fiddly, useless champion, right? If you give it to bronze player, it's like instant loss because it's fiddly, right? All right. So if you just take MMR divide by number of games, I think that's kind of you see like Agony is like complete dog shit, right? Because he's a game spammer. You see, that's why I marked him as spammers because they're just spammers. That's all they are. They just spam games, right? But if you go by skill, these are the guys. These are the guys you want. Yeah. So the highest the highest guy on this marking will be the guy who played least amount of games and has the highest MMR. That means he's probably playing, that means he's winning a lot of games, or if he's losing, he's probably playing on S level. I noticed, I don't know, don't quote me on this, but I noticed that if you if you play very well in the game, even though you lose, you don't lose as many LP. Maybe I didn't do research on this big time, but I noticed that. I just noticed it, right? Maybe it's just coincidence because I mean I didn't do any recording just by feeling alone. But usually I'm wrong when I do by feeling. But I mean I just noticed that if you play well, you just don't lose as many points, which is fair. Is fair from Riot to do that. That means if your team is shit and you performed really well, you do not get punished as much. That is good, right? That is good. I wonder if you played like shit and you won, you don't get as many points. Now, if Riot has a built-in mechanism like this, that pretty much we can. I will go as far as to say you cannot complain about League, right? Because that is fair. That is a fair system. If your team is shit and you're playing your heart out, you don't get punished. Excellent. If you play like shit and you win, you don't get as many points. Excellent. Excellent. That is exactly what we're looking for, right? Okay, so I really like this website, honestly. You can just play like up to your whatever desired rank and you can just ignore the ladder because I mean we just proved that the ladder is totally useless, right? Totally useless. All right, take care. So if I were to say who would like Reckless or Caps, I don't know. Honestly, it's a hard call. I know Caps better than I do Reckless for some reason. It's just like he sticks in my head better. But I don't know. Very hard call. You see, I don't watch professional scenes, so I don't know. I heard Reckless is just a superstar. But let's Google. Just final thing. Let's do best LOL players of all time. Let's see. So Caps is here. Let's see. Rank. Let's see by rank. Reckless. So Reckless is 5 and Caps is 3. Yeah, so you'd rather have. But you see how close they are. Very, very close. And if you look in here, They're also very, very close. Like in here, they're almost identical. So you see, if you're a League of Legends coach, you come over here, you say, I don't want to take top 10 from here, make me a chart of total games, their MMR, and then divide MMR by games. This will give you the best players. Approximately, right? Take care.